Imagine waking up every morning in a tiny room with cracked walls and a leaky roof, where the only light comes from a flickering bulb powered by a shared generator that runs just 2 hours a day. This is where Maya's story begins, not in a fancy school or a quiet library, but in the middle of a bustling slum where dreams often get swallowed by harsh realities. Maya was 14 when her father lost his job, and suddenly, the hope of education seemed like a distant star fading behind dark clouds. But Maya refused to let darkness define her future. Her neighborhood was filled with noise, children playing in dusty streets, vendors shouting, and the constant hum of life struggling to keep pace. Yet Maya found silence in the chaos by carving out a small study corner on the rooftop of her home. Each evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, she climbed the rickety ladder, carrying her worn-out books and a battered notebook. There, under the open sky, she would study by the faint glow of a solar-powered lamp she had pieced together from scraps. Maya's biggest obstacle wasn't just poverty, it was the lack of access to quality education. The local school was overcrowded, teachers overwhelmed, and resources scarce. But instead of surrendering, she became a resourceful learner. She turned to the community library once a week, borrowing books not just on her curriculum, but on subjects that sparked her curiosity: physics, history, even coding. When the library closed early, she used public Wi-Fi at a nearby cafe to watch free online lectures on her old smartphone, downloaded with the help of a kind neighbor. Her mornings started before dawn, helping her mother with chores and selling handmade crafts in the market to contribute to the family income. Her afternoons were spent at school, absorbing everything she could, and her nights on the rooftop, turning dreams into plans. Maya's strategy wasn't just hard work, it was smart work, leveraging every tiny opportunity, every minute of light, every available resource. But the real breakthrough came when Maya identified her unique strength: storytelling. She realized that through stories, she could connect ideas, remember lessons, and inspire others. So, she began writing short stories that intertwined her lessons with the vibrant life around her, stories about perseverance, hope, and the power of knowledge. These stories caught the attention of her teachers, who encouraged her to enter a national writing competition. Competing against students with far greater resources, Maya's story was raw, authentic, and alive with the voices of her community. She didn't win first place, but she won something more valuable: a scholarship to a better school and a mentorship program. This was her turning point, a testament to how determination combined with creativity can crack open doors that seem permanently locked. Today, Maya is not just a student, she's a beacon of change in her neighborhood. She organizes weekend study groups on that same rooftop, sharing her solar lamp and books with other children who dream big. Her story teaches us that education isn't just about classrooms or textbooks, it's about the mindset to find light in darkness, to build bridges where there are walls, and to transform obstacles into stepping stones. If you're facing your own challenges, remember Maya's rooftop, your unique place where you can harness whatever light you have. Take small, consistent steps. Identify your strengths, use available resources creatively, and never underestimate the power of your story. Success isn't just about reaching the destination. It's about how you rise, adapt, and inspire along the way. Maya's journey didn't stop with that scholarship. The mentorship program paired her with a university student named Arjun, who shared her passion for learning and understood the struggles of growing up in an underserved community. Arjun introduced her to new ways of thinking and learning, encouraging her to explore fields she had never considered before, like science, technology, and social entrepreneurship. He helped her apply for online courses and guided her through complex topics, patiently answering her questions and pushing her to think critically. With Arjun's support, Maya's confidence soared. She began to dream bigger, not just about her own future, but about the future of her entire community. She started volunteering at the local school, helping younger children with reading and writing. She organized storytelling sessions where children could share their own experiences and learn from one another. These gatherings became more than just study groups. They were safe spaces where hope could grow. Maya also became increasingly aware of the systemic issues that kept her community trapped in cycles of poverty and limited opportunity. She read about education policies, community development projects, and grassroots activism. Inspired, she began writing articles for a local newsletter, sharing stories of resilience and calling for change. Her voice, once quiet and uncertain, grew stronger and more confident. Her efforts attracted the attention of a nonprofit organization focused on education access. They invited her to speak at a community forum where she shared her story and her vision for a better future. Her words moved many, sparking new initiatives to improve school facilities, provide learning materials, and train teachers. Maya became a role model, showing that even in the toughest circumstances, one person's determination can ignite a movement. Balancing these activities with her studies was challenging, but Maya remained disciplined. She continued to rise early, study late, and seize every opportunity to learn and grow. Her rooftop study corner expanded as neighbors contributed books, stationery, and small donations to support the children's learning. The solar lamp, once a solitary beacon, now illuminated a growing community of eager learners. Through all this, Maya never lost sight of her own dreams. She aspired to become an engineer, to design sustainable solutions for communities like hers. She applied for scholarships to universities and participated in science fairs, impressing judges with her innovative projects and thoughtful presentations. Each achievement was a step closer to breaking the cycle of poverty and opening doors for others. Maya's story is a powerful reminder that education is more than just a curriculum. It's a journey of empowerment. It's about finding light in the darkest places and using that light to create change. It's about resilience, creativity, and the courage to dream beyond immediate circumstances. Her rooftop remains a symbol of hope, a place where the night sky meets the determination of a young girl who refused to be defined by her environment. It teaches us that no matter where we start, with perseverance and ingenuity, we can carve out spaces of possibility. For anyone facing obstacles, Maya's example shows that success is not a straight path. It requires adaptability, support, and the willingness to tell your story. Because stories connect us, inspire us, and remind us that we are not alone in our struggles. So look around. Where is your rooftop? What small space can you claim as your sanctuary for growth? What light do you have that can illuminate your path? Remember, greatness often begins in humble places, fueled by quiet determination and the belief that your story matters. Keep rising, keep dreaming, and keep sharing your light with the world.